Hey YouTube, welcome back. Yesterday we finished doing all of the different tribes and beating it on the base difficulty. I'm trying to 100% the game, as I may have mentioned. And in the process of that, I'd like to also tackle the higher difficulty modes. So today, I think I'm going to start with that, and keeping the pattern of doing each tribe, I'm going to cycle back to the elementals. I don't remember their actual name, but I'm gonna cycle back to these guys, and we're gonna do the bells. I could read all these and then give a really cool strategic overview of why I'm choosing what, and I will when it gets harder. For now, though, instead of doing that, I think it'll be easier to relearn what all these do by just pressing random and then getting stuck with whatever it gives us. So let's see here. All shop prices are increased by 5, and crown prices increased by 10 after each purchase. Okay. Good to know. So the first one I assume is still 75, and then it goes 85, etc. Bell of Death. Okay, so this one's not that bad, because this is how the game used to work, and then they turned it into a difficulty setting. So I'm already used to this mechanic. No worries there. They basically just come back with half health and maybe half attack, and then you just beat a battle and they're good to go. No worries. It can actually be beneficial sometimes. Like there's a card, the egg, that you want to go down faster, and so this could be beneficial in some situations. Some enemies in boss battles will be upgraded with frost hand charms. I don't know what the frost hand charm is. Based on what it looks like, maybe it's the one that makes you weaker when they hit you. Like you deal a little less damage. One time. I think that's what I'm thinking. Frostborn Bell. Some enemies in the Frostlands will be upgraded with sun charms. I think the sun charm is the one that makes them count down faster. Okay, so overall, these two I'm not too worried about. We just gotta be aware that the crowns are gonna cost more. And these two are a little scary, but mostly this one. Yeah, this seems good, so I'm gonna go back, I think. Yep, okay. Currently, I can only get up to 5, and then I think if I win, it'll increase, and we can go to higher difficulties using more bells. So for now, we're going to choose from these guys, and let's see. Rod Root, great name. Gain +3 on kill, and the highest health. I value that in a leader, to be honest. High health means I can make more mistakes, and a leader should be in front, protecting everyone, or so valuable that they're worth protecting. And I think in this case, this leader can definitely get up there and help maybe our more primary damage dealers not die, so that's good. They all have 4 countdowns, so I'm not going to worry about that. 4 damage is nice, but obviously this scales pretty fast if we get it going. Demonize could be good, but otherwise the health, and I don't value Demonize quite as much, especially on a 4 counter. Apply 1 shroom to all enemies is interesting, just because it's like 1 free damage, but I think overall I'm going to value the health first, the name, and some potential scaling, if we can get that working. Also, we're on win streak 1. So I definitely want to get that to go as high as possible. Yeah. Let's get it started. Rod Root. Previously, I took Snoof with this tribe. I've since been thinking I should expand to trying out some of these other companions. Adding 1 to all allies is pretty good. I like Ink, especially we're on Snow and Ink I value a lot, but honestly, like 1 Snow versus 3 Ink, Ink might be a little better, plus the health. And I'm not saying they don't all hold their value, but I haven't even tried Binku yet, so I think I'm just gonna pick Binku. That seems good. Let's see what our first fight is. The Snowbow Squad. Let's go. And yeah, just start with Rod Root. I don't know if we're gonna be able to get a kill and start scaling. Maybe, you know. Definitely want to get Binku out to get the counter going down. And then maybe try to get Rod Root to get the finish on Wild Snoof with a Scrappy Sword. And a Snow Stick potentially to freeze so that we don't get frozen. Yeah, that seems like a good way to go. And then we're going to have 5 attack. That's great, early on especially. 2 attack, 2 damage to Binku. Not too worried about. You're not damaged yet, so not too bad. And we're going to damage Grouchy, but the ink is going to apply here. Kind of counteracting that, which is nice. Already paying dividends. In which case... Oh, no, I don't want a Scrappy Sword first, because the ink is not applied yet. So why don't we... This is an interesting decision. I could stack on Rod Root, but I think I'm gonna give it to Binku, because then that puts Grouchy in Scrappy Sword range next turn. Okay, I could ring the bell. I can also redraw. I think just playing a Scrappy Sword, getting Grouchy out, and then having a free redraw for, yeah, once we see who these are. And now with an empty field on the enemy side, basically, except for Winterworm, we can kind of just try to get, like, max value out of Gobbling. Especially with some of the... Especially with the difficulty bells we took. The Bling Snail Bell. We want more bling. So I'm gonna work on that. These two can attack Winterworm. And I'm just gonna Snow Stick the Gobbling a couple times to get some bling. This is going... It won't die yet. But we can use the Sun Rod maybe to get Rod Root to get the finish on it. And then, like I said, in the meantime, we'll just keep hitting Gobbling. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna use Sun Rod on Rod Root here, which will get us the finish right as the Wave Bell's about to carry over. We get a free redraw, which is perfect timing. I'll just finish off Gobbling because that gives us a combo with Winterworm here for a little extra bling. Perfect. And 8 damage already. That, you know, initially, I picked Rod Root specifically for the health and the name. I didn't really take much value in the ability, but if you line it up right, it is scaling kind of out of control here. That's almost one-shotting the boss, you know? So, let's see. The attacks don't line up quite how I want them to. So I'm just going to put Snowbow in Scrappy Sword range. And I'm okay with how these are attacking. And what we're going to try to do is basically, once Rod Root is going to attack the Snow Knight, I'm going to Scrappy Sword the Snowbow to get the combo for, you know... It's not that much extra bling, but if you look at the prices being, you know, 5 to 10 more, it really does add up. With that said... I'm just going to... I have to play a card, so I'm just going to play Flame Water. I guess I could have played Woodhead, but it does not really matter here. I have to play both anyways, if I want to keep this hand. Or I could redraw into a Scrappy Sword, it doesn't really matter. And yeah, here's the combo. Perfect. Just like we planned. Alright. Bling, which, again, as we've established, is a little bit more valuable here just because I do need more of it. Or 2 treasures. I mean, Binku's really good, to be honest, as a companion. So 2 travelers doesn't interest me quite as much in that regard. The treasures could be nice just because the cards costing more in shops means we might have to supplement our deck elsewhere a little bit more. And I think we're doing okay with Bling so far. There's not a shop right here. I think we can maybe afford to go the treasure route, which I will. We'll be able to afford the first crown for sure, which is the big part for me. Okay, snow sticks, obviously, synergy. Wait. I forgot I have, like, in the better border around the cards, I think, from winning with them. That's really cool. But Kabonker, I really like that card. Is it good with what we have, though? I mean, we could start a snow synergy, or we could start a pepper synergy. Honestly, neither, to me at least, seems much better than the other. We could look at the boss to find out. Yeah, I mean, both seem like they'd be fine. I think I'll go with snow, just because this card's cute. For now. Yeah, because without anything else synergizing directly with them, I think Kabonker, we have 2 snow sticks, that's already pretty good. You know, obviously if we had Snoof that would be better, but... Hey, look, there's another snow card, okay. We don't have that many allies yet. We're about to get another, but I think I would still rather maybe take Snowcake for now, and start working on that snow synergy. Potentially. Okay. Again, I mean... Oh, you know, okay, so the spice could have been fun with Pimento here. And I will keep that in mind for the future. Not that I knew, obviously, we would have gotten Pimento in this iceberg, but I didn't even know this card existed. I think it's a new one, so... Good to know. And, like I said, we're already building up snow. We might as well take Wallop. A great snow synergy. The Snowland Bears. I like the names of the enemies. Uba Bear, Snow Gobbler, and Rod Root. Binku for sure. Get the counter going down. Oh yeah. So we just built a snow synergy. I could have looked at the map and seen that ahead of time, but they do benefit from our snow. Which will be interesting, but I think we can play around it just fine. Maybe getting Woodhead out would be good, just to, you know, have something to tank a hit if necessary. I don't know if I want to freeze anything quite yet. So yeah, I think that's the play. 4 damage, perfect for Woodhead to take here. And then if Binku attacks this, it gets rid of its ability, which we can then... I'm thinking. Okay, if I freeze this for 2 turns, it won't attack, and then I can use Woodhead to take the hit from Snow Gobbler, who gets buffed from playing Snow Stick, but Snow Stick allows us to hit it with Binku, which gets rid of the effect. And that's 2 damage, and then hit it for another 2 damage, taking us up to 5. But then if I give Flame Water to Rod Root, we can get the finish and start buffing Rod Root, but the snow won't apply to them because of the ink. So I think that's the play. I'm going to hit it with Snow Stick and then Flame Water Rod Root here. and... Okay, so I was actually very curious about that interaction, because snow stops smackback from happening, even if they don't have snow prior to the hit. Similarly, it looks like the ink actually applies before any sort of reaction abilities that the enemies might have. So Binku is not frozen, which is very nice. And then Rod Root having 6 damage means getting the finish on Snow Gobbler should be pretty easy. I'll use a Scrappy Sword to make sure, but I'll play Wallop first since we don't necessarily need to do the Scrappy Sword immediately. And then I'll do the Scrappy Sword now, and then I'll put Kabonker out and try to maybe freeze something. Okay. Nothing's attacking yet. So we know that we're getting the kill here. We could turn off Barrage on Porcupine. And then I could actually just take out Porcupine completely. No, that would make Kabonker die. So I think what I'll do is I'll freeze Snow Gobbler to start working that down, and so that we're not as afraid of putting snow on the other enemies. Okay. I'm gonna do a reroll. 2 damage without Barrage. We have a lot of health, so that's fine. Honestly, I'm gonna prioritize some bling here and use a snow stick on Gobbling, which went perfectly. I think, to be honest, I might just do that again. I know we got the boss to worry about and stuff, but I don't think we're in that bad of a situation, and we have Snowcake in case of emergency, basically. Also, Sunrod could make us attack first in all the cases. Yeah. So what'll... I guess Snow Rod actually triggers first, regardless. Snowcake, we might have to use on Snow Gobbler. Not true. Not true. I can use 2 Scrappy Swords instead, which I think is a better use of our of what we have. So Snow Gobbler goes down, Porcupine goes down, and then Binku can ink the boss, getting rid of some of the threat there. Yeah, we're not gonna get the kill on Frostinger, unfortunately, which means a little bit less of a combo, but 3... Oh wait, no. Just 2. 2's still fine, though. Or, since we're not going to get the kill, we could put Binku down here, and that actually does get us a 3 combo. Like this. Which, I didn't see how much extra we got, but it was worth it. We did get extra bling. 12 damage is real good. These are going to take 4 turns to... Everything's going to take 4 turns to attack. Snowcake is fine. Honestly, I'm going to use it on Snow Gobbler to get it out of the deck, and also so that we don't have to worry about that. And then I'm going to just try to freeze Bumbo until everyone else can attack. And we have the Sun Rod if we need to speed that up at all. Yeah. Okay, so this should give us the extra turn we want. And then I'm so sorry, Kabonker, but if you go up there and take the hit... No, I would never. Let's see. How can we make this work? So, Wallop will deal extra damage because of the snow. So that's a kill. And then Rod Root will target Bumbo. So no one dies, including Kabonker, if we do it like this, which is perfect. I would never. In fact, here, take that. Grow strong. Wait, what? Well, did I misread what happened? What? Did it deal more damage than I thought? What happened? Oh, I can't even look at the log, can I? Okay, whoops. That's okay. I mean, I'm not that worried about the injury, to be honest. That's not what Binku is good for. Should have done Kabonker in hindsight there, or someone with more HP. I don't know, I guess I didn't realize how much damage was being done. I'm a little confused. That's okay, though. We're gonna get some treasure, and then I see a shop up ahead, which is great, because we want crowns. Add Zoomlin to all cards in your hand. That could be good. Gain 4 when an enemy is killed. I love Bling Bank. We haven't taken Zoomlin Wafers yet, and it's a new card, though, so I think I'm going to go with that for now. And see if I can get some value out of that at some point. I think I have to take the bottom path to get to the shop, so I'm just going to do that. Blunky. I like this card. Do they maintain the block even when you pull them back into your deck? Like, in theory, could I deploy, pull back, deploy, pull back, and just get a bunch of block over time? Because that's kind of funny. That said, I think it's pretty easy. An easy choice here. Snoffle. Apply 1 snow to all enemies. Plus Kabonker. Literally hitting all enemies afterwards. Seems great. And then the treasure. Shellbow. Yeah, we definitely could have made a pepper synergy work. It's a little late now. I mean, 2 damage for 5 shell is a 3 increase. Everyone can take the hit. After the first time, assuming they don't lose the shell, the 2 damage would just dip into the shell and then, you know, keep giving it to them. So seeing as we're not using pepper, I think Shellbow is good if you just look at it as like a heal card. You know? Adding HP basically. It could also for if we really feel the need, it could finish off an enemy, you know, 2 damage if they're at 2 health. Alright. Cards are more expensive. And oh, okay, so the crown is increased by 5, but then it's increased by an extra 10 every time we buy one. So the next one will be 90. That's something to consider. Do we want to increase our attack? I mean, increasing our attack on Kabonker could be really good, you know? So having a card that's able to do that could be nice. I don't know, I don't think Shell works on the Clunker cards. But I'm always going to buy a crown, so I'll just do that first. And then I can't buy both of these, so I have to choose between a Charm and Molten Dip. Molten Dip is a 1-time increase, and we have Flame Water, which is increasing multiple times, and potentially even more than that if we get a good Charm. So I'm going to go Charm instead of the card here. It's funny, but that's literally what I just said. If you don't know what the Lumen Ring does, it boosts effects by 1. So for instance, if I put it on Flame Water, it would literally increase by 2 damage. And honestly, maybe. We'll think on that. Let's run through all the cards it could be good on. +4 on kill, no. Apply 4 ink, 3's already good enough. Deal 8 additional damage, 1, you know, 1/8 increase, not that bad, not that good. Apply 2 snow to all enemies is doubling the effect, which does seem very good. And thinking of it like that, you know, Sun Rod could be good. That seems very powerful, but I don't think we need it necessarily. 3 snow, not that game-changing. What else? I mean, more shell, but not by much. Definitely not on Snowcake. So I think the 2 options I'm thinking of are Flame Water or Snoffle. Either way, I'm going to get Snoffle the crown. No, I'll give Wallop the crown, but Snoffle your... once we get 2 crowns, maybe Snoffle and Kabonker could be a good combo. And then Lumen Ring. Flame Water would be nice for getting Kabonker built up, but I think that 2 snow on all enemies every 4 turns is really, really strong. So I'm gonna go with that. Yeah, that seems really good. And then Bamboozle. This is the one that splits into 2. And also, one of them, the first one is Snow Resist, and then one of the splits is also Snow Resist, so we gotta keep that in mind. But otherwise, if we get Kabonker and Snoffle up, you know, we can hit a lot of the things in the back constantly, which is nice. I just want to get our high health units out first so that they can tank hits for stuff like Snoffle. So that it, you know, he doesn't like die right away. Alright, let's see. Oh, okay, so this is one of the charms from the difficulty bells. It's not that bad, to be honest. We don't want Snoffle to take that hit, so I'm gonna move him up. I could put Woodhead down to get it out of the deck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so with 8 cards, drawing 6 would get us almost all of them. And we've already played Snoffle, so there's a decent chance that we get Kabonker on a draw. I think I'm going to use a turn to get a draw so that we can get that synergy going faster. Well, we didn't, unfortunately, but hear me out. Binku would allow us to turn off the hits all enemies effect. And if I do Zoomlin wafers, I think if I'm understanding the card, it's basically spend 1 turn and then play the rest of your cards on another turn. So let's find out if that works, and then I can play the Binku, and I can Snow Stick Bamboozle to get extra damage from Wallop, and maybe even take it out before it hits to begin with. So I'm gonna try that. We're gonna find out what this card does. I've never used the Zoomlin stuff before. Okay, assuming we can't play all these cards because I'm misunderstanding it, I would try Snow Stick first. But no, I do understand how it works, so it's just this one time that we get this. In which case I'm gonna use Shellbow to give us all a little health there. Binku. I mean, I'm not too upset if Binku takes 1 damage. So I think being in this row is okay. We're gonna freeze everything. Hopefully after the snow on Bamboozle wears out so that we get an extra turn. And then I think I should probably use a Scrappy Sword on Winterworm to get the damage going down. And then... I think what I'll do is do a redraw to end my turn. And Zoomlin should stay on Snowcake, and so later on when we have a better target, like for instance when Bamboozle splits, I can use Snowcake for free. Because I don't need to play it right now. I'd rather draw cards and get Kabonkra sooner. Okay, so it did not apply the snow after the snow ran out, I think. Unfortunately, but that's okay. You're still not attacking yet, so I can get Kabonkra out. And then I can freeze Bamboozle. And that, yeah, that gets the kill. I didn't do the math right, so I didn't realize that, but that's okay. It's not a bad thing. Boozle can be frozen infinitely, so I'm not all too worried about that. I think the way that things are positioned, we can just take away Wild from Bam and play Snow on Boozle without any problems. And then we're going to freeze all the enemies this turn, which is great. Actually, I can speed it up so that Winter Worm doesn't get a chance to attack, which is even better. And then Kabonkra is just going to go, like... This is going to be awesome. I love this combo, Snoffle and Kabonkra. This is going to be cool. Watch that. They all take damage. The heavy hitter. Amazing. Wow, that is really good. That is really good. Weirdly, if I just worry 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we don't guaranteed draw Sunrod because I'm thinking if I get Boozle and Winter Worm down by 2 health each, and I get Sunrod on Snoffle, we could potentially get a huge combo, but I think I'm going to draw so that we can maybe freeze some of them to make that happen. We got 3 turns. Boozle might attack before the 3 turns. I don't know the... Forget the ordering on the snow. Winter Worm is going to attack before then. So we can actually keep Winter Worm from attacking and get enough damage to get the combo off by doing this. And then same deal by doing this. And then they're all within range to get a huge combo. None of our things are attacking this turn. We want to move Kabonkra so that the Aimless doesn't kill it. And then I'm going to redraw into a guaranteed Sunrod, just to make sure that Snoffle attacks immediately. Interesting. Okay, I'm going to put... Hold on. It gets better. 4 damage, not Aimless, is fine from Grouchy. I'm going to put Binku back so that it doesn't attack, and then I'm going to use a Scrappy Sword on Snowbow. And then we're going to get all 6 of them with 1 hit for an amazing combo. Look at that. Well, I was worried about the bling cost of everything, but that was fantastic. So I'm not as worried anymore, funny as that is. Crown, I'm basically always going to take. Zoomlin and Consume, I mean, Consume is nice because it gets rid of a card, too. So it makes it free and we get rid of it, but I don't know if there's anything I necessarily want that on. Reduce by half and set to fragile. Well, we could put that up. Wait. Okay, wait. I think I need this. Sunglass Charm on Snoffle means that every 2 turns we apply 2 snow. And the only cost is the health going down to 1, and we can't increase it. Even if that means that Snoffle dies at some point, the injury won't actually do anything because you can't, you know, you can't have like a whole number dividing 1 by 2. So I think it would just stay at 1 health, and it doesn't have attack, so that's not even affected. I'm definitely taking that for Snoffle. And then a crown. I value the crowns, especially like we talked about. I can now do this. Put the crown away. Snoffle, Kabonker, and get Snoffle to just attack constantly, which is amazing. Yeah. Wow. Okay. Charm Merchant, I think, is what I'm going to aim for here. I like the shop. We have enough money for another crown, which could be great. For instance, you know, we could even use the crown, to be honest, on, like, Flame Water to get Kabonker buffed immediately, is something, potentially. Or we could have Wallop or Binku out sooner. But I'm looking at potential game-changing charms, so... Spice Stones, one of my favorite cards, did some great work in the first run I did after coming back to Wildfrost. We swapped the spice effect with Shell, and so it was just, you know, doubling every turn or so the Shell on someone. It was very fun. But it does not do much for us here. Apply for reduce when played. Again, the snow. Yeah, I'll take it. We can use that 4 times for Kabonker triggers, and with Snoffle, we're not really worried about stacking snow on stuff. And so cards like Snow Stick, Snow Cake, and Storm Globe, I think their value is in freezing things that just appeared on the field and have yet to be hit by Snoffle, but also on enemies that have snow resistance, right? Because Snoffle's going to get them every other turn, and then other than that, if we every other turn hit them with something like Snow Stick or Storm Globe, it doesn't really matter that it's going down by 1 every time, because we're only trying to apply 1 anyways. That's my reasoning behind it, at least. I see a Snowball Charm. I wonder if that stacks with Snoffle. That'd be really funny. Actually, wait, I wonder if you can put that on Kabonker. Trigger against anything that is hit with snow. If Kabonker hits something with snow, does it hit something with snow with snow? With snow? Possibly? Potentially? Mimic could be amazing to combo with Kabonker, just because, you know, we freeze everything. Kabonker hits 6 times or less, depending. And then Mimic hits for the same amount. Fury is a funny charm to have on this, considering it has to have something in its row for it to actually work. 55 gold is a stretch, though, especially when we're looking at these. I guess Shroom could be funny on Kabonker. I'm gonna get... Okay. We can't take the crown from the shop. Actually, we can't really get anything from the shop if I take the Snowball Charm, but I want to experiment with the potential infinite combo. Yeah. I'm gonna equip that now on Kabonker. This would make for a very funny infinite combo. It's actually a shame because it might not be an infinite combo, but if we had Mimic and we put it on Mimic, it might be an infinite combo. So even if I'm wrong and this is not an infinite combo, imagine we had Mimic. Kabonker attacks something because it gets snowed. Mimic is in the same row, so it attacks. We have Apply Snow on Mimic, making Kabonker attack, and it's in the same, etc., 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 right? I don't know what the odds are that we're going to get Mimic, and I'm pretty sure that's an infinite combo regardless, so I'm not worried about like testing it this time. I am curious what the interaction is here with the Snow Charm, so I'm I'm gonna go with Kabonker for the Snow Charm here. And yeah, I mean, that was very good, hopefully. Or maybe bad. Slap Crackers could have also been really fun with the Snow Charm, just because, you know, 4 times. There's a lot of ways to play it. But I think what we have is fine. And we're putting Snoffle and Kabonker with crowns, so that should be good. Very excited about this. None of them... The only potential problem is teeth. If we run into teeth, we gotta be a little bit careful with Kabonker, you know? Maybe one of the things we're missing now is a way to give Kabonker some more scrap health. That could be nice. But this works good. I want to put Flame Water on Kabonker, but we have a turn before we need to. I mean, it's already triggering. This is so funny. Here we go, 4 damage. Okay, it's not infinite, which makes sense, because, you know, it's probably, like, in the code. I'm applying 1 snow at the same time as I'm attacking, so it doesn't actually check for, like, the second apply. Or it's like, oh, I'm already attacking, so no dice. I really want to do that with Mimic eventually. Maybe we'll get there. For now, though, that was great. I'm trying to think of, with 4 health, 2 health, we could get this down to 4, and then... Let's see, next turn... Should not have you in front. Next turn, Snoffle could attack. And then we get a 3 combo. I'm gonna have Snoffle go first, so that we get the combo, like, for sure. But also, if I ring the bell... Oh, I can't ring the bell, there's too many! Aw, that sucks. Because we don't need to play any cards, and we're wasting a bunch of damage that we don't, like, actually need to do. So I'm going to use this turn, then, to just get a free redraw. Did I miscalculate that? What happened? I think I messed up again. That's fine. I mean, the combo went off, so it's okay. Here, we might as well use the extra turn we have to play Zoomlin Wafer. We're gonna freeze everything, which is also going to deal 4 damage to everything. Which is good. I'm trying to think if there's a way to get everything to go, like, right now, because we have all these cards that we can play. But I think what I'm going to do is use Shellbow just to get some extra health on our high health units. And then... I mean, I want more bling because we just spent it all, so maybe Zoomlin Snow Stick here gets us a little extra money. And Gobbling is actually going to die this turn. Oh, I see why I got the math wrong. I think the other one had 4 shell and 2 health, and I was like, 4 shell, perfect, 4 damage. I know it's like a waste of some of these cards, but I'm just thinking of how to get the combo. I think I'm gonna just worry about the combo on... That's 1, 2, and then can we get more damage on you? That's gonna go down to 4 health. And we can deal 4 damage if I use the Sun Rod. I'm gonna do that. So that should be a 3 combo. Oh, and I can redraw. Amazing. Yeah. Nice. Very good. Do we want to just call them? No, I guess not. I could apply Shellbow and play Binku probably just play Binku, and then I'll call the bell now, since Snuffle is about to trigger. Alright, 4 damage to everything, like normal. And if we set it up like this, Rod Root... Okay, I almost messed up the math again. But if I use a Scrappy Sword, Rod Root will get the kill here and increase damage. I don't think that's really like a win condition for us anymore. I think the Kabonker plus Snuffle and all the other snow cards we have has been so good that we don't need to really worry about stacking damage on Rod Root anymore. I think Rod Root, at this point, being the leader, is just kind of like... It's a little dangerous to use the leader as a tank, but that plus Shellbow, we can just take a lot of damage and protect things like Kabonker and Snuffle from any damage. In which case, 4 damage, you die to 4 damage, you don't yet, so Scrappy Sword on you, so that we can get a combo. And then... Let's see, we deal 8 damage. Yeah, it's unfortunate this is not like an infinite combo, like I thought it could be. I didn't really think it would be, but I wanted to test it anyways. It's unfortunate though, because the Snow Charm could have really gone on anything, like, you know, Wallop, Binku, etc. And it would have been really good, you know, to get like double triggers. But let's do the math. 4 damage. Takes us down to 22. And we're dealing 12 damage. Takes you down to 10. Then we're dealing 2 damage. So I can't take you out, I think, this turn. With that in mind, I'm just... no, because I want to set up at least a combo, so I'm going to do that. Yeah, even with the Snow Stick, it wouldn't have been enough damage. It's funny, because we're not, like, struggling to win the fight, you know? It's not... It's not that, it's just the min-maxing the bling. Oh no, I didn't get enough bling. Well, I guess I'll win. I can do this for free. And then I can do this. Look at that. MVP. Kabonker. Okay, let's see the treasure before I decide, but I think I've already decided. Let's see if you can tell which path I'm going for. While active, add +3 to allies in the row. Hold on. Okay, with Kabonker, that's +3 damage to Kabonker, basically. And, yeah, I mean, that's... To me, that's the correct choice. So, we only have 2 crowns. If we get a 3rd crown, I would probably just put it on Mobile Campfire immediately. And if you guessed the bottom row, you were right. It is the bottom row. We are going to the bottom row. Muncher and a charm, please. Immediately, I want to keep 1 Scrappy Sword because I am trying to 100% the game, and there's an achievement for hitting the boss, like the end boss, with a Scrappy Sword. Or defeating it with a Scrappy Sword. So I'd like to keep 1 for that. But otherwise, 2 of them getting munched. Not bad. And then Charm. I love charms. Gain 2 when hit. Again, we could have gone Spice. The game wants to remind us that we had a choice at the start between Spice and Snow, and we chose Snow. Trying to think what that would be. When hit, gain Spice. I guess Rod Root. Extra damage means potentially more kills, more damage stacked. It's also our highest health unit. And we are giving it shell. So yeah, I don't see a reason not to. Not our main source of damage, but it does increase. The Woolly Drek, who are you? I don't know. No, okay, I do know these ones. Eat and absorb a random ally. Absorb, take its effects, yeah. Alright, I mean, business as usual. I don't think... If I'm being honest, I don't think it'll get a chance to attack. I don't think any of them will get a chance to attack. I guess Gromble. Okay, well, with that in mind, I should probably do this. Gromble will probably get one chance to attack, and then after that, not so much. And that's under the assumption that I let it. Right now, I could freeze it. I think I'd rather let it attack and use this turn to apply extra damage to Kabonker. I feel like there's more value there. And then now I can use Shellbow. Wait, how is this frozen for 2 turns? Or no, it's going to count down. I need to watch that closer. I don't know if I fully understand what I just saw. I'm going to get a redraw, since we're not too worried about anything in particular yet. And then we get Wallop. Okay. 1 snow. And then they have the snow. And then the snow runs out. Okay, their counter did go down. That's what I was... Okay, we're good. I thought maybe they were snowed forever even though they have resist, but... no, their counter did go down by 1. I mean, not that it really matters, because... Come on. This is crazy. With that in mind... Is there a way that we could... get a combo here? I mean... So if I do like this, and have Snoffle hit first, then this one will be frozen, and then we deal 12 damage to it, so that does bring us from a 2 combo to a 3 combo. And I don't think I need to play any oh, no, I have to play Sunrod for that. There we go. This is a really fun deck. What the heck? Kabonker and Snoffle. And I mean, like, Kabonker and Snoffle are great, but the fact that we got... I forget. I already forgot what it's called, but this little charm that halves the amount of time it takes to attack. Oof. It's so good. And then, I mean, they're frozen forever. We don't really need to do anything. I can just put Junk Woodhead out to, take a hit at some point. And then I'd rather play Zoomlin Wafers on a full set of cards. Let's see, though, before I redraw, if there's a combo. We've got 4 damage, 4 damage, 4 damage. So we could take one of them out, and if I freeze the other, we can take 2 of them out. Like so. Yeah. I mean, the bling is starting to pile in. I don't know why I was ever worried. Woodhead, you've been good to us, but I cannot say no to +3 damage on Kabonker. That's just... I mean, that should be obvious. When hit, gain 2 teeth. So that could take Kabonker out, but Kabonker's only going to hit it once and it doesn't have any yet. Everything's going to take that much damage. So if we put Wallop here and we set it up like this, Gromble dies, Pawpaw takes some damage, then gets teeth, then Wallop finishes it off, so we don't have to worry about the Kabonker taking any damage. Then I don't see a way for us to get another as well, so what I'm gonna do is Zoomlin Wafers to get some free cards. And watch the machine work. Again, this is gonna be a combo as soon as Snoffle is off cooldown. Which means we maybe want to start thinking of ways to get Big Lou to die at the same time. So if anyone's going to attack, we want it to go like this. Which brings us to 8 damage, 16 damage. We can Scrappy Sword it for some more. Snow Cake it. And we don't... Oh. I guess there's that. Well, we can get Wallop to, Oh, no. This is plenty of damage. Yeah. Between these two, that's plenty. Okay. So I can just ring the bell end my turn. And we should get the 3 combo without having to switch anything around at all here. So I'm just gonna do that again. Oh, you know what? I could have done the wave bell to see if we could have set up even more. So that's okay. Too much greed could make this video go on a lot longer than it needs to. And you know, there actually are charms that scale damage, I think, based on how much bling you have. If we get one of those, I make no promises for how long the video will get. But in this situation, here's where it gets a little tricky, okay? We don't need the Bling Snail Cave because we are blinged out. Muncher, what's it gonna take? Woodhead and, like, I don't know, a Scrappy Sword? Sure. We're gonna get a Crown, so that already kind of thins our deck out by 1 card that we can play at the start. But have you considered 2 Kabonkers? Have you considered it? I have. It's time. And I mean, of course, that thing I said about the crown, I thought I already had it. That thing I said about the crown, it's going on the 2nd Kabonker, why not? It should. This is a cool card. I don't know if I've seen it yet, but keep in mind for future runs. And the shop. Countdown, no way! Countdown by 1. Just, I mean, not that we draw it every turn, but you can imagine, with some luck, how often we can have Snoffle trigger. That's crazy. Alright, I'm gonna take a crown for sure. Add Frenzy. Increase counter. Okay, so what I've realized is increase counter, you might think like, oh, could you put the Frenzy on Kabonker? No, because it doesn't have a counter. So if a card doesn't have a counter, you can't increase it, and therefore the card can't be played on it. But Snoffle going off every other turn, huge. But like, what if I increased it by 1 and then gave it Frenzy, and so the Kabonkers attacked twice because it's freezing. I think that's too funny not to do, because I'm getting double the attacks with only a 1.5x increase to how long it takes between them. So that's value, right? And also, sorry, Kabonker is applying snow. So even though it was like applying 2 snow every 2 turns, I'm actually applying much more snow every 3 turns than 3. Plus it's triggering twice. Wait, yeah, so like 4. Plus the Kabonkers attacking twice each, so that's another 4. 8 snow per trigger every 3 turns. Plus 4 damage, remove all effects. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, that removes the snow, I think. But one of these having extra damage instead of snow, I don't mind, especially since we figured out that the combo doesn't really work with snow. I'm not relying on the snow because this is going to trigger twice, assuming we get the Blaze Tea. So yeah, one of these dealing, you know, base 7 damage. Okay, I feel really dumb. Trigger against anything that's hit with snow counts as an effect. Oh no. Which means this Kabonker is, is retired. This Kabonker is retired. Does not fight anymore. Has all of the combat experience of someone who's been there for a while, but is retired. It happens. Instead, Wallop gets the crown. I should not have taken that charm. It was a cursed charm. He had aspirations to be a woodhead and failed. Yeah. It, you're right. It's the same card. They want you to find the difference between these two images. It's the same one. Strategically, there's no reason I shouldn't use it as another woodhead. But that doesn't fit with the lore I've created, and so now that it's retired, I can never play the card. I'm not allowed to put it on the field. Unless it's a heroic sacrifice at the last second that saves us in the end. Coming out of retirement for one more time. Alright, but we're on Truffle. And Mobile Campfire is a great card. I don't know why I'm putting these two in the front. That's dangerous. Mobile Campfire is a great card to get right now. And, you know, you're about to see why we don't need both Kabonkers. It's fine. Zoomlin Wafers here. I'm okay with doing that. They'll never attack. It's unfortunate, but they'll just never attack. I'm gonna do a free redraw. I'll put, no, I'm not gonna put Woodhead down yet. Free redraw, he's retired. What I want is... I want Blaze Tea. It was gonna be even so much cooler than you can imagine, because I was gonna Blaze Tea the Snoffle. The Snoffle was gonna attack twice every 3 turns, and that was gonna trigger both Kabonkers, who were both gonna be buffed by Mobile Campfire. I had it all worked out. But I'd like to draw Blaze Tea ASAP. Nothing's attacking, so I'm not worried about that. So I'm just gonna redraw. Alright, Blaze Tea. Yeah, like I thought, you can't put it on Kabonker, but Snoffle? I can do that. And then, you know, with the aid of cards like, what is it? Sunrod? We can get Snoffle to go even more. Flame Water on Kabonker, obviously. And then, I guess Woodhead's not bad to put out. And I'll do a redraw. There he is. Can't stay away from the battlefield. And then I mean Sunrod on Snoffle is a gimme. Look at him go. Okay, this is going to be a great combo. We just need Snoffle to attack first, which is already guaranteed. I mean, I think if I just redraw every turn, we don't have to do anything for it to work. And I'll play the Sunrod to get it going faster. Yeah, you finally got a good sacrifice run. Yeah, Chica-san is really good. I love the... what's it called? The doll that has, like, smaller dolls inside. It's kind of what it reminds me of. Whoa, Scrap Charm! That's not bad. Yeah, the nesting doll. Scrap Charm, I think, is a gimme. The first consume card I play not being consumed? Hold on. You mean like Blaze Tea? Wait. Oh, interesting. So I can just have it draw cards every turn if I don't redraw the whole hand? I kind of like that, actually. That's cool. You get really... Infinity Sunbell? Yeah, I can imagine infinite combos with that. I'm going to take Scrap Charm, and then honestly, not consuming Blaze Tea could be really cool. And we're already, like, reloaded on Bling, which is great. The question is, do I put the Scrap on Kabonker for utility, or Kabonker retired for lore? I'll hang on to that for a second. I don't need the Bling Snail Cave. Apply 3 poison, -2 health. I'm guessing since we don't have health on these, they can't do that. I don't really want that. I'm just not going to use the Truffle Charm. I think what we have is too good. Scrap Charm, About to go into a fight. It's now or never, I guess. I'll go utility. They got these, you know, Kabonker Retired's not as beefy because they've since retirement they've upped the armor that they hand out. So, all right, I always put these out first because it's the most fun, but then I always forget to put them in the back. Not that that's mattered yet. I would never munch this Kabonker. No, he's retired. He would just, I would give him to the Muncher, and the Muncher would take him away to, like, a nicer place. A place that, you know, retired Kabonkers go. I would never. I would never. You think too little of me. Mobile Campfire, I think, is just the right play, because Kabonker's really good. Kabonker Retired is gonna... If there's a Muncher, I will sooner munch a good card. Like Woodhead. I would munch Woodhead first, don't worry. And then after Woodhead, maybe like the Scrappy Sword, you know? That could work. When a card is destroyed, gain +2. So this is not dealing any damage. We don't need to worry about it. None of these have, like, an on... Oh, when hit, add Gunk Fruit to your hand. So that is a little annoying. But we can still just buff Kabonker, I think. And, Gunk Fruit consume 1 damage. I'd munch this, for sure. Oh yeah, you keep forgetting to do the quest to kill the frost giant with the scrappy sword. Yeah, I actually, so when I was munching earlier the scrappy swords, I specifically made a note to myself to try to keep one. Here, I'll make the note even clearer, because I do want to go for that. I don't think I have it yet. There you go. Giant Slayer. Perfect. Just in case I forget. Hey, pro tip to anyone else out there trying to get that achievement, just name one of your scrappy swords Giant Slayer so you remember. Easy. Destroy the rightmost card in your hand. No, not Kabonker. Are you? Look at this. He's threatening our Kabonker. I would never let that happen. Look at that. That is not okay. Okay, I'm gonna freeze Dung Rock so that Kabonker lives. Safely retired. He's after the retired general. Yeah. Let's see it. Yep, exactly. And Kabonker, no, we gotta. I can't. It'd be too much. It'd hurt too much. The team's morale would just be destroyed. Absolutely not. I'd like to redraw to get. Yeah, I'm gonna redraw because I'm looking for Blaze Tea, and it shouldn't. What else did I play that consumed? Did I already play something that consumed? Not that it's super important, but I don't think I played Zoomlin Wafer. Huh? Or did I play Zoomlin Wafer? No, it's right here. The first consume card played each battle is not consumed. Oh, I played the gunk card. That's right. That counts. Okay. Yeah, I did play a gunk fruit. I totally forgot about that. I wasn't even thinking about that possibility. This is going to deal 2 damage, which is not a threat, really. But we could just use Sunrod to get Snuffle to go quicker. And also, attack twice. Huge. Huge combo. This feels so wrong, but like, what if I use Gunk Fruit on my own characters? Wait, when hit gain pepper? No, there's a strat here. Look, it's fine. That said, I'm going to ring the bell because I don't want to waste Snuffle's attack. Before attacking, destroy all items in hand. That better not include Kabonker. I don't think you count as an item, you're a clunker, and this is, yeah. Okay. So it's gonna happen twice. 14 damage, 14 damage, 14 damage. It's not gonna kill the boss, but everything else will get a 3x combo, which is nice. And then if we do this, that's a little extra damage. I don't think there's a way to do this that's gonna get the ordering I want, so I'm just gonna... shuffle them around until it makes sense. That's probably fine. Wait, no, this is fine, okay. It's gonna freeze, they're all gonna go down, so Wallop is still gonna attack Weevil and get the attack bonus, which is what I want. We're good. This could gain us 2 damage here, or I could just hit it with 2 damage with the Giant Slayer. I'm just gonna do that. Never stood a chance. I mean, it's pretty over. Other than drawing the Sunrod, I guess I could try for. Instead we got Kabonker. He can witness the end. I actually thought that... Yo! Die to your own gunk fruit. What a way to go. I'm not gonna do it. He did get gunked on. I'm not gonna do it. It's here, but I'm not gonna do it, alright? Kabonker is gonna see it through to the end. I'm not going to the muncher. We have so much money, I have to go to the shop. There's a reason. Gain hog-headed. Okay, so... here's an interesting thought. I could put it on basically anything and it'd probably be pretty good. I'm gonna wait till after the shop. That's probably step one. But... if I put it on Snoffle, I think the charms go in order, right? So this one makes it so that you... wait. Fragile, okay. Cannot be increased during battles, but that doesn't mean I can't increase it with charms. So I could get Snoffle at like 8 health just in case. I think. But I'm gonna wait because that's the final charm, so let's see what we get from the shop first. Obviously a crown. It works with fragile? Okay, good to know. Nutshell cake in a different run. MVP. In this run, I'm not so sure. Add 1 scrap pile. We could Kabonker could be stronger. I don't think it's gonna matter too much. I don't think I'm like in... I mean, I'm looking here. I don't think there's any necessary like burster maybe, but we have so many freeze cards it won't matter. So I'm not gonna worry about that. I'm just gonna go for a bunch of charms. When snowed, gain equal attack. Probably not that useful. Playing the charm lottery. Reduce by 1? What? Okay, that's probably better than hog-headed, right? That's probably a lot better than hog-headed. Every turn, we can freeze them, which also means that the ones that are freeze resistant, it doesn't matter. Like the freeze resistant one, I think, if it goes every turn, it just will never attack, including the boss. Wait, okay. I think that's like a guaranteed win if I put that charm on. Which is very funny. I mean, sure, yeah. Oh, we got a crown. Okay, first of all. The question is, do I still want to Blaze Tea? Or is attacking every single turn maybe... that might be better. So I'll go Noble Campfire for the crown. Reduce by 1. Sun Charm is really good. I mean, look at that. They even got a special color for it and everything. They knew. Now it actually makes me very curious what it means if it's at 0 or if it just caps out at 1. When snowed, gain equal attack. Not important. Who could benefit from the block charm? I'm gonna give Wallop hog-headed just for extra tankiness. I think when snowed, gain equal attack. I don't even think... Here's my thinking. I'm not gonna put that on anything because it's just gonna hurt me later when I fight this team. Start with 1 full, like, block, though. I could be convinced to put it on Kabonker. I mean, this is the end game, so I might as well. And then these two, I'm just gonna leave. Yeah, I guess honestly the block that might also hurt me later. That's okay. I'm okay with the challenge. I can I'll fight this team. Just an absolute amazing team here. Look at that. Alright, well, Snoffle, do your thing. I'll just, like, sit back and do nothing, I guess. I'm almost afraid to put Binku down, because of what I did with the Frost Giant last time. But, you know what, Flame Water. That's a good start. Here we go. I could just start drawing until I get Flame Water every time. Blaze Tea, in theory buffs our damage output, but... Oh wait, no, maybe not, because I'm doubling how often it takes me to attack and how much I attack. So it actually doesn't change anything if we do Blaze Tea. But what it does change is make it so that Snow Resist is not as taken care of. Oh, that's true. Yeah, I don't think Snoffle doesn't trigger Teeth, which is great. But obviously Kabonker, if there was Teeth, that might be a problem. But yeah, I don't think there's... I have no reason to, like, mess with anything. I could, just for fun, you know, put, like, Blaze Tea on Wallop, since everything's frozen anyways. Oh, look at that. So funny. I mean, let's ring the bell. And ring the bell. Because why not? And then we can get a combo if Snoffle attacks first, taking out boom, boom. Oh, not quite. Because of the lowered damage. That's fine. I think this is fine. We don't need money anymore. I don't know why I'm thinking in combos. It's not all super important. I'm just gonna do that. Terrifying. I need, hold on, I need to... There. I'm positioning in case I want to get, like, a screenshot or something later. This is funny. What a combo. And then, obviously, something like that. Alright. All good here. I could get 2 Snoffles. Actually, I don't know if that's how it works. It is how it works. Oh yeah, you're right. If the Snoffle keeps its 1 turn cooldown, that would be terrifying as like a boss. I don't want to think about that, actually. We'll see when the telescope comes. We'll get a chance to check. Here's actually an interesting thing. Can I use the Giant Slayer to kill the Frost Guardian? Wait, is the achievement the Frost Giant? Did I already miss my chance? Or is it the Frost Guardian? Oh, Frost Guardian. Okay. You hit the true ending last night? Nice. Congrats. It's, unless they've changed it since last time I played, it is really cool. I mean, not that it wouldn't be cool after they changed it, but yeah. I might not know what it looks like right now, because when I did it, was prior to a bunch of updates that they did, but when I did it, it was very cool. Let's see. Now there's a little thought, just because I want to kill the Frost Guardian with the sword. I'm gonna focus first on drawing the sword. And then after I've drawn the sword, I'll start doing like some math to figure it out. Okay, so the math, yeah, there's like a little I don't know if you can see it here, but when you choose the difficulty bells, there's like some fluid or something. So it did look like it was 10, but that's good enough. Huh, alright. I have the sword. We're definitely not killing Frost Guardian yet. Wallop might deal more damage. Oh, wait, hold on. I almost made an awful mistake. I'm like looking at all these things. Except for the one thing that kind of matters, which is the Frost Guardian could have attacked Snoffle, which would have been a nightmare. So now we're good. And I guess I'll just work down all the enemies to try to get the low health Frost Guardian. Okay, now I gotta be careful. Which I think means Wallop has hog-headed. I forgot. I might have to freeze Wallop. Anything that is hit with snow. Wait, does that mean my own ally? Am I gonna accidentally kill Wallop? Hold on. So 7 damage right now. Then I could deal another 1, which is 8 plus 7, so 15. Which is still within range. I'm a little scared. I'm gonna freeze Wallop. I could also give Shell to the Frost Guardian if necessary. Okay, then we're gonna deal 7 more damage. And then if I deal 7 more damage, I can then deal 4 more damage. Or I can deal 7 twice and give it basically net 3 health. So if I give it net 3 health, it's at 19. Brings it down. Oh, it's I guess Rod Root can deal 2 damage. Okay. Okay, quick maths. Quick maths is we're gonna deal another 7 damage. And then I'm gonna put Snoffle away. And then, oh no. Hold on. 7 damage. I really want to get this. Oh, okay, wait. 7 damage. Plus... I think I have to redraw. I don't think I have the math for this. Kabonker does not discriminate, yeah. He'll hit anyone with snow. For sure. That's the Kabonker way, you know? Okay, I can't put you away, so we're gonna deal 2 damage. We're taking 12 damage, which honestly, sorry, Wallop, sorry. You're gonna take the hit, because otherwise you're gonna attack and mess things up. I can't freeze, because that would cause problems. Unless I go up to 8. No. So, here's what I'm thinking. Wallop takes the hit, Snoffle goes away. We deal 5 damage, but I go up net 3, which still puts us at the same number. So we take 2 damage, and I freeze, but I can't freeze because of Kabonker, so I have to put Snoffle, and I put Kabonker away. 2 damage plus the snow stick, and then I think we're good. It's time. Yes. Just like that. Yeah, the 2-liter 1 snow stick. Yeah. Exactly. Perfect maths. Rod Root, I look forward to seeing you in the future. Hey, thanks for watching to the end. If you like what you saw, you can support me by liking and subscribing. I'd love to hear what you thought down in the comments section, and I did this live at twitch.tv/PixelParakeet, so if you want to join in on the fun next time, you can follow me there. I hope to see you there. I hope you have a good day, and I'll see you next time.